Hello guys, did you know that drill ball can bounce off the ice wall or that the flame can spread on nearby enemies with the Fire Master skill? In this video, I'll show you hidden stats of all skills and tell the best skill combinations. In game, we have 51 skills, a list which you can find on my Instagram page. A few of them don't have hidden stats like Invincible Cover or Shadow Clone, but almost all are hiding something. Shadow Clone is one of the best skills. For this skill choose special combo skill, but unfortunately instead of X5 combo, it literally does X4 combo. Plus clone balls give only one combo. Anyway, with this skill you will clone more balls. Another useful skills are double effect and less is more skill. These skills you can also use with combo skills like Thunderbolt or Ice Frost. They will let you to do higher damage with getting less combo. Which attack skill is better to choose? You know that we have attack up, normal ball up and special ball up. But what's the difference between them? Attack up gives plus 10% damage to normal and special balls, while normal balls up gives plus 20% damage to normal balls and special ball up, as you guessed, plus 20% damage to special balls. I recommend to choose special ball up, because all special balls do in 2 or more times higher damage than normal balls. For example, lightning ball do in 2 and 4 times higher damage than normal balls and missile ball in 3 and 6 times. So, in any case special balls will do higher damage, that you'd better get plus 20% damage for special balls. Black hole and bomb balls. Black hole ball does in 24 times higher damage of your normal balls and bomb ball only in 72 times. But bomb ball also does damage to nearby enemies. 4 enemies will be enough to do higher damage than one black hole does. Use these balls to make your pass. With super entry skill your first black hole ball will do in 72 times higher damage of your normal balls. So it will let you to kill an enemy that blocks your way and you'll be able to do a huge combo. I checked all these skills with 53 and 4000 attack, and now take this attack, multiply by 72 and you'll get almost 4 million damage. That's only one black hole ball deals. That sounds great, but sometimes you'll need 2 or even 3 shots. Your enemy can have a few million health, and sometimes you can do 40 million damage or even higher with only one ball. You're probably wondering how. In talents we have interesting talents, crit and super crit. They give you a chance to cause 10 times and 100 times damage. Yes, I know, chance is very low, but since I've been playing this game, it happened to me many times. I remember how I got Black Hole Ball with super entry and killed vampire boss with over 200 million health, thanks to super crit. That's why you need super entry skill, but what about final charge? Your last ball damage will be on 300% higher, and the last goes drill ball. Drill ball penetrates enemies and does in 6 times higher damage of your normal balls. Add to this 300% damage and your last drill ball will do a high damage. But in most cases it won't kill an enemy. So why do you need drill ball, especially with final charge? This combination is actually useless without magic round. If super entry and black hole ball makes a pass for you, drill ball and final charge with magic round can kill an enemy behind rows of enemies and create extra balls. But I recommend to use this combination only against slime, sandman and skeleton wizards. They create or split into weaker enemies. As a result you can kill rows of these enemies. When you choose master skills, you could read that all effects are doubled. But what about damage? Only Ice Master increases damage on 100%, other master skills increase damage on 40%. We have interesting effect with Fire Master. Enemies on fire can spread flame on enemies near them. This effect is very powerful in Hydra Clash. With Laser Master, all laser skills and balls hit enemies vertically and horizontally. Instead of one, you spawn 2 missiles with Missile Master. Lightning Ball and Thunderbolt hit 4 enemies on contact instead of 2. Only Deathlight deals damage to 6, not 8 nearby enemies on death instead of 4. All master skills are good with its elemental skills, so don't miss them. If you have a chance, choose them. The skills aren't useful if you have strong enemies, so don't use them in these cases. I only use them for farming. By the way, if you choose 2 or 3 same death skills, for example 2 Death Lightning, they work separately and don't do super high damage. I also check Combo Bomb with Burst Flame skill. Burst Flame burns enemies for 2 turns, but damage is equal to damage of your normal ball. In my case it was 53 and 4000, so I don't recommend this combination. Void Missile is very powerful skill, especially in combination with Destruction Ball. Black Hole Balls create 3 missiles that deals in 2.5 times less damage of Black Hole Ball damage. And as you remember, Black Hole Ball does in 24 times higher damage than your normal balls, so you have 3 powerful missiles. With Destruction Ball skill, you'll have many powerful missiles. Add to these 2 skills Missile Master and you'll get very powerful combinations that can do millions damage. Now you know what to choose and how to make a powerful combination. For you, I made a post on Instagram page with hidden stats of all skills. So if you want to compare balls or want to know how much damage a certain ball or skill deals, all this you can find on my Instagram page. The link I'll leave in description and comments.